try some testing.
Jedi.
That's how welcome to space station.
Always a pleasure to meet you.
And my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
You failed your I'm a Jedi.
Here we are, back again.
Yeah, what's going on, Jack?
Not a great deal, mate. Just unpacking the studio, getting things ready, the usual stuff. How about you?
Yeah, just done with school for the day, for the week. Needed a little breather. Got some stuff done. It's kind of stinks sometimes. You got to take a day off so you can do work.
I know that.
Day off to do schoolwork.
Oh, mate.
I don't have enough time in the day to get the schoolwork done. So I decided I was done at 3:10. It's 3:28. I'll go back and do more schoolwork after this.
Oh, mate. It's
Yeah.
non-stop.
Yeah.
Great episode released this week by yourself, mate. Great job with the Rebel Scum Con lot. Really, really good stuff. Anyone that's watching, if you haven't already, make sure you give that a listen. You guys covered it in great detail. I think it was Manuel that mentioned the family thing, going into someone's house. That was like...
Yeah, he crushed that with that analogy. That was so good. I was like, that's perfect, man. It's kind of what it feels like. Hanging out with some buds, talking some Star Wars. Just happened to be surrounded by a lot of buds and a lot of Star Wars, and it was a lot of fun. Fun weekend. We didn't even get to cover everything we had planned to talk about because we were going. I'm like, man, people are gonna be 2 hours doing this, so we cut it short a little bit. But yeah, do more to tell next year. Next year we'll do some live recaps because you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Maybe Charlie. We'll just do some live recaps after every show and get after it.
Yeah.
Tiara dropped some stuff on Crafting on Ilum too. You guys should check it out. She did this little vlog thing. It's pretty funny. I have to say that I kind of set the tone for it, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, see.
But yeah, Jack, why are we here, man?
Well, we've had some exciting news. Obviously, myself and Jimmy had a little chat with a certain someone as well at Celebration Japan, but we've had some more information on Star Wars Visions. Hello there in the chat, Des Smith. Welcome. Still working, but trying to listen in. We're always working.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had some information, haven't we, about Star Wars Visions?
Yeah, it's it came out today. It was released this afternoon or this morning. I'm not sure. Again, kind of all blurs together. You see things pop up on your phone while you're doing things. But yeah, we got Star Wars Visions 3, key art revealed with special preview of the episode Black. And we're going to talk a little bit about the episode. Again, everything we're going to talk about a little bit at the beginning here, starwars.com. And then we'll jump into some stuff from Celebration. And some of the photos, you'll be able to tell I was sitting way across on the side. But we got some stuff that maybe you haven't seen yet. We'll drop that. We had some videos, but I don't feel comfortable showing those. I don't know, what the Mouse House's policy is on showing some of those videos. So hopefully we don't get busted for the artwork. So we don't want the Mouse House mad at us. We're trying to make friends with them.
Yes, we are. Super exciting stuff. What's the first thing we're going to go through, Jimmy? What have we got?
Well, we can bring up that article for a second if you want to, like we talked about, and then
Sure.
and then once we get through that, we can kind of just go through our photos, I guess. So
yeah, works.
But, Volume 3 arrives Disney Plus October 29th, 2025. The third installment of the anthology series will feature 9 brand new anime shorts, all made by Japanese studios. How do you feel about that? I mean, I know we haven't really talked a ton about this yet. I mean, we talked a little bit about it. I think you and I we talked at Celebration on our recap.
Yeah.
But, I really like season 1. Like, I loved it. Being a history teacher, I really love the fact that we got all those different countries and all that different culture, and it all kind of like, it was. Just had something from everywhere. I thought it was outstanding, especially the way the world looks now. I thought it was great that we're celebrating different, all over the world. Yeah. But I am kind of excited because we're getting some stuff that we got from the last one. We're getting some what we call continuations, I guess. So how do you feel about that? Are you happy that we're going all back Japanese style? I mean, are you a huge anime fan? Because for me, I'm not. Like, this is about the only anime I watch, and I love it.
Yeah,
I just can't get into anything else, really.
I absolutely love anime. Japan is the home of anime. I get the whole diversity thing. Yeah, brilliant. Happy with it. Whatever. But Japan smash it out of the park regardless. So it doesn't really bother me, to be honest, too much. Super excited that it is obviously back with its Japanese roots. All different companies as well in Japan. For I think it's 9 episodes.
Yeah, and then we get a 9 episodes when it drops on the 29th, which we'll probably review. I think is that a Saturday? And then we'll probably review it that weekend. But yeah, and then we're getting a special longer Visions episode. We talked about this a little bit. They're going to allow some artists to make 30 to 45 minute mini movies, and that I think we're getting that one in. I think it's the Ninth Jedi we're getting, and I think that is in 2026. I want to say January or February of 2026 off the top of my head. It's been a while. Celebration was a minute ago, so I can't remember all of it. But yeah.
Yeah, it is decent. Obviously, like I said, we've got the 9 episodes. Like you mentioned, October 29th. That's a Wednesday, so they're sticking with the Star Wars thing of releasing things on the Wednesday.
So
all
different. We'll review it that Saturday, then Sunday.
Yeah. All different production companies, which is good. And like you mentioned about the Night Jedi stuff as well, it's giving people that make this stuff that opportunity, that platform, I think, to promote their work. I'm super, super excited. Obviously, with this article now, beautiful artwork as always. You've got some returning, like you mentioned, from season 1. We've got the Ronin there as well. Big.
Can't wait for that one.
So, yeah, absolutely insane. What's your thoughts, Jimmy, on it? Are you happy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I think I'm excited for it. This is kind of a special show for us here at Explore the Force, because our very first episode ever was reviewing season 2. Like, that was like the first thing we ever did, and man, we were kind of terrible, I think, at it, not knowing what we're doing. I remember I had a little checklist. I was checking everything off, and I was just kind of crazy. But yeah, I like the look of this. The one they're showing here today, it says, this article says, today fans in anime New York City were treated to a special preview of David Productions' Black, with new insight from the writer and director Shinya Ohira, combining stunning imagery and music. The experimental short presents a psychedelic battle between past and present, light and dark, life and death, and the haunted psyche of an Imperial stormtrooper on the cusp of defeat. And then if you scroll, I don't know, can I scroll? Nope, you have to scroll. That's one of the scenes. That looks crazy to me.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
I'm not sure what's happening on that. We've got all kinds of scary eyeballs. This is something nobody's ever seen before. We wanted to offer a film that was mainly based on Sakura Fujiwara's singing voice, set against these visuals of intense battles. That was our vision as we made the film. Ohira explained a pre-recorded video, a veteran of artists of everything from Akira, 1988, Spirited Away, 2001, Kill Bill, Volume 1, 2003. He served as the key character designer and key animator for Black. And it says, like, it's kind of letting people decide what's happening in this. So this is going to be some fun. Like, I'm sure Charlie's going to pull something out that you and I will be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We're like, wait, what did you see? Because she always has, a better mind than the two of us combined sometimes. But so I'm excited for that. Ohira-san added that we really got down into some fine details for this film. There's a Death Star. The setting is the setting is really super detailed, and the stormtroopers drawing out the action, the battle scenes. So he talks about that. And then Lucasfilm shares new key artwork. We have bigger slides of it, so we'll show it here in a second. We can kind of talk about it. But for Lucas's first ever panel at Anime New York City, which I'm kind of surprised by, Senior Vice President and friend of the show, content strategy, James Watt joined voice artist Lexi Nieto on stage, discussed the exciting new stories in Vision Season 3, including shorts returning studios from Volume 1, Kamikaze Doga, Cinema Citrus Company, Production IG, and Trigger, and new Visions participants, Anime in co-production with Kamikaze Doga, David Productions, Polygon Pictures, Project Studio Q, and I don't know if it's WIT or WIT Studio. Newly unveiled key art showcases the broad range of storytelling, the visual design in Volume 3, including the broken armor of the Nightmares Trooper seen in black, the return of Ronan from the Duel, the Village Bride, F from the Village Bride, and La Cara from the Ninth Jedi. 3 shorts available in Volume 1, streaming on Disney+. It arrives October 29th, 2025. So
exciting times.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, just going all the way back to the Stormtrooper stuff, you know, and I said the people watching it, we kind of wanted to leave it up to them, so that's how I made it. The first like visions of this, and after reading that article, you're getting it. It's like an internal struggle, I think, of a Stormtrooper doing the right thing against the wrong thing, and straight away I'm thinking Finn straight off the bat.
Yeah, and if you scroll down to that next photo, and I have bigger copies of this, I think I put these on the slideshow. But look at so you got these 2 stormtroopers battling out, and then look at their shadows down there. It's like
that reflection,
like their reflection. Good, reflection, not shadows. Thank you. So if you pull that one down, I'll bring up. Hopefully, I'll be able to share this screen with us. Let me see.
That's good. But yeah, the first initial thoughts, just while you're doing that, is I'm thinking Finn. Finn's obviously has his internal battles and demons with the First Order.
Yeah.
So straight away, you've got that relation to something that's not even been released yet.
Yeah. So here's some of the artwork that was released, and then let me see. I go over here. I think. Yeah, there we go. So there's the poster, and you can just see from those 3. What do you think of that? Like, what is that? I mean, that looks awesome. Like you got
it does.
The Ronin up there. Some classic. Again, I'm not an anime expert. I don't really have but I mean, some of the stuff looks familiar to me. Some of these things look new. This whole black, these 2 stormtroopers, that looks scary, man. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeah, I like that sort of stuff as well. I think the only thing it's lacking here is a ship of some kind. You know, you've got the droids, the Sith, the Ronin, Stormtrooper. Everything's in there, really, like you mentioned. You've even got what looks to be like a smuggler in the bottom left with the pink hair.
Yeah, she's actually from the episode Smuggler, so we'll get to that.
There you go. And then obviously you got like the BD droid as well on the top right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. BD droid up there. We got some lightsabers. We got some different anime looking stuff.
Astromech droids there as well.
Yeah. So this looks pretty awesome. Some stuff I really love in the middle here. This I think this guy's name is like Yuki right here.
Okay.
We got some artist work of him and his giant bear. But yeah, so let's see what's next. What do we got next?
Interesting.
Maybe we're next. Let me see. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, what's happening here?
You got it. There we go. Yeah, the artists are all over their stuff. I mean, it's just incredible.
So there's
like you picked up with this initial one, the reflection is just.
Yeah, and I'm trying to decide: is that like a Jedi fighting, like what's happening there? I think it's supposed to be on the Death Star, from what that creator said in his interview. So I'm kind of curious about that, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, it could be. It could be like a Jedi, or it could just be the person underneath the armor before you don the armor. Maybe might be one of those those little tricks that they do to make you think it's something when it actually isn't.
Yeah, for sure. And then here is there's that one, creepy red eyes and just looks bonkers.
That's freaky.
Missing an arm.
Yeah, it also looks like he's missing half a face as well.
Yeah.
So maybe it could be some of the night troopers.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Typically, the stuff's not canon, right? I mean, that's what we've known so far. But these next are all photos from Celebration. I've kind of condensed them, and we've got I think this first 3. These are the ones that we're getting repeats of. So this up here, Visions, the Duel. We got the Village Bride and the Ninth Jedi. These are all going to be returning. So really, if you want to prep for season 1 or season 3, you need to go back and rewatch those episodes in seasons 1 to get ready for seasons 3, which I think maybe that might be a good show to go and dive into those episodes. Maybe
I think a recap's going to be needed, especially for the Ronin stuff.
Yeah. So and then of course all the little blurry on this one. Like I said, I was sitting kind of off to the side. Then we got down here, we got the duel payback. So this is going to be part of, the Ronin, the duel. So I think that's pretty cool artwork. We got ourselves a big giant wiki. And I'm not sure.
Look, the little mouse droid thing as well.
Yeah, so nice little characters in that mouse droid. That's pretty sweet. So he's real tiny, like a Babu Frick style.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty awesome. I can't really read some of the writing, but so I mean, anything from this page?
No, I'm just super excited for the dual stuff. I think you're definitely right. We'll have to do a massive recap of season 1 and what we know so far. Yeah. I got no end of photos, mate, from the anime stuff at Japan. I spent a good hour getting photo after photo and drawing after drawing. They put so much time and effort into it. These are incredible.
Yeah, this one down here at the bottom that has the camera in the middle of it. You got yourself an AT-AT or at basically a village on the back of one of these. Like a moving.
It kind of reminds me of the Moomerak, the elephant from Lord of the Rings with other people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like that, but a village.
Yeah, and that looks awesome. I mean, the Ronin is still my favorite. The duel is still my absolute favorite. I mean,
yeah.
I'll watch them in order the way they want us to, but I will be hard pressed if that's not first, not to jump ahead and just check it out. So yeah, we got that. We got some of this. We got the Lost Ones here at the top.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom, a little blurry, but this is the Ninth Jedi, and this is Child of Hope. So this is the sequel to that. That looks pretty awesome. She got herself a green lightsaber, kind of Luke Skywalker-esque. And then
you know where they're going with this as well. So something we picked up on our recaps was the amount of children that people were kidnapping, Sith-wise and also Jedi-wise. So it would not surprise me that the Lost Ones would be, again, children that have been kidnapped.
Yeah, it could possibly be. And I honestly, I can't remember. Like the one that really, it's the first one in each season that really had like grabbed me, and like I can remember those fully. But I'll definitely do a rewatch. We'll hit up an episode here before October 29th for sure, recapping them, just kind of our thoughts over both seasons, and then maybe really dive into a season. Here's Yuko's treasure. So this is what we got up in the corner. Well, not anymore, but this looks pretty cool. Like this artwork and stuff like that. Like it looks pretty awesome. Just kind of showing how the artists do their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think, all the artwork's incredible to me. I can barely draw a stick figure, so I've got about zero talent when it comes to art. But we got Yuko's treasure. We got his big giant bear Billy. You can see here kind of how big Billy's gonna be.
It's one of those things that sells, isn't it? It's got push all written all over it.
That's what. I was like, and man, George Lucas would be so happy with you guys for, doing what you got to do to get some stuff sold. So there, we got Yugo's treasure. We got some more of the bear Billy. Looks pretty cute, pretty cool. I think he has a microwave in his stomach. So who doesn't want a bear protector that you can just throw like some pizza rolls in there? Burritos and pizza rolls. So that looks pretty cool. You got the smuggler that you nailed perfectly. So you got her with her pink hair. Got a pretty cool crew. We got a stormtrooper in this crew. You got a Rhodian, and then who knows what the rest of these are. Kind of a weird looking droid over here. But you got any thoughts on this crew? Because you're into the smugglers and bounty hunters and stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I love the diversity again. It looks like a bit of to the right, the stormtrooper there. I'm getting Bad Batch vibes. I'm getting Wrecker vibes.
Kind of like almost like those the assassin droid. Everybody thought it was going to be tech, right? Yeah. Kind of like a remodeled version. Yeah, that's a good call.
I'm loving the different species, the Rhodians. I like the floating alien thing in the droid thing. That I'm really, really looking forward to learning about. Very curious about that.
Yeah. So then we got bounty hunters, and that's your jam for sure.
Oh yes.
This guy looks like he's smiling, and she looks angry. She got like a glare coming out of her eyes. Yeah. Maybe they're suffering from COVID in whatever planet this is.
COVID in space. Yeah.
Pissed about having to wear a mask like everyone else in the world. But I think the artwork looks amazing. That looks like the inside of the Millennium Falcon. So
yeah, it looks something similar. I said it was lacking like we need a big ship now. Visions, I think.
I'm calling this, folks. This is gonna be Jack's favorite right here.
Do you reckon?
This is going to be Jack's favorite because it's going to have a ship. It's going to be important to this. You got your bounty hunters. This is Jack's favorite. I'm calling it. All right. We'll forget that I said
put
that.
it down. We need to do one of them sweepstakes again. You know, will
Oh.
we see a lightsaber? Will we see a death, etc.?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll get that done. And then we've got the bounty hunters. She looks tough.
Nice, yeah. The concept design.
IV84, some concept artwork here. We got Songs of Four Wings. This looks really cool. And again, I don't want to spend too much time on this stuff. I don't know where the other photos are. That's kind of crazy. I know they're
wow.
So yes, we got this Song of Four Wings. We got Nakima. We got a video
incredible.
of this, and it was incredible. I'm curious of what this one, the Bird of Paradise, is going to be all about. But and then here's some stuff from Black. And I remember seeing, I think we got a short video on this one when we were at Celebration. This guy's got his whole face mask ripped off here. Well, it looks like it's the same dude in green and red. But maybe he's like a Fight Club where he's fighting with himself.
That episode looks like it's going to be attacked with different colors and animation.
Oh yeah, this is going to be one of those. Because you look at that top part, and then you look down here. It's going to be visually stunning, and they talk about the music too. Because the soundtracks and the music for these are always pretty phenomenal as well.
Yeah,
that, and then of course here's that poster again. This is released today by Disney just because they were at New York City Anime. And so, yeah, this poster gets me excited. I'm excited. I was already excited for Visions 3. Jack and we had a pretty cool experience. I guess we could probably talk about that experience for a couple seconds, but we got to actually run into all the content, not the content creators, the people in charge of stuff, James Wan themselves. They were so nice. We didn't want to interrupt their meal. We just happened to recognize them from that, and we chatted with them for a few minutes. They were super sweet, super excited that we were so excited. I think they gave us a couple pins, and then we bolted because we still had more stuff we had to cover that day, I think.
Yeah.
So,
pretty amazing. I'm like you, man. I'm super hyped for it. Super, super hyped. Can't wait. I love the little trickle feed now. We're just recovering from Andor. We're seeing rumors about Ahsoka, etc. So this should take the heat off Ahsoka for a little while, I think. Or even spice it up a little bit more.
I have one last question for you, and then we're going to get out of here because we don't want this to be too long. Would you prefer 3 episodes 1 week, 3 episodes in 1 week, and then 3 episodes another week, just so we can kind of get spread out and we can see it a little bit more?
Yeah, 100%. And it helps us as content creators as well to really sink our teeth into it.
Yeah, it'll be difficult to get through all these and be ready to go. So, something we'll talk about, and we'll figure it out.
3 or 4 days, and then we're good to go. But yeah. This has got potential, I think, to be probably the best Vision series yet.
Yeah, I'm excited. They just keep knocking it out of the park, and I'm ready for it. So let me see here. There we go. But yeah,
the hype for this in Japan was unreal as well.
Yeah, I was pretty pumped. We were fortunate to get into a lot of these panels. I think this is the one that you and I did. We get into this one together? We didn't, because we were all over the place. It's like the one time we got to spend together at.
This is where we got our shout out on the Galaxy stage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because in my photos, the next photo is us and Leroy. So, all right. That's awesome. All right, folks. Well, hey, listen, in the comments and Instagram or on our Instagram, if you want to email us, let us know your thoughts on what you've seen here for Vision Season 3. Let us know if you're excited. Let us know how you want us to cover it. Pretty excited for this. So just let us know what your thoughts are. We'll be diving into this. We got about 2 months before this starts, almost exactly 2 months. So hopefully we'll start getting some clips and some trailers, and we'll start seeing some new things.
Yes. Let us know your favorite ones, episodes, seasons, characters. And if you was in Japan, was there anything that caught your eye as well?
All right. And anything else, Jack?
Nothing from me. Just, exciting times.
Hey, thanks for joining us, folks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your Star Wars friends about Explore the Force, International Star Wars Show. We'll see y'all next time.
Only now.